welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to get underway. Now here is C.J. Abrams. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. There's the strike. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Riley Green. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Abrams stands at first with one out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4 of the World Series. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
2 outs. Inside. Ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And getting the start, Reese Olson. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball one. And there's a foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. That's in there. Strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Here's a 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What I think about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And the 1-0. And that one is inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Hard hit right side, and that'll do it. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. The 4th game of the World Series. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Taillon goes 6 feet 5 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Taillon back to work. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder,
Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Torres, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go again. Line drive and a base hit right there. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And a curve misses outside, and that is ball 1. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. That's the third out. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Missed inside with the curve. Move to first. Happ back on a dive. Man at first, one away. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. That's inside.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Slider misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That's a base hit around third. The throw home. It's offline and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And the first offering is not close.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Outside low, and it's 2-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perez sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one in the air center field. Perez should have this one. He's got it. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Trey Sweeney. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One and 2 here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Taillon with the move to first. Vierling dives back in safely. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. First pitch misses.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Right through there for a strike. Falling behind 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the World Series. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Gleyber Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now back, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Little chopper rolls foul. And a strike to Gleyber. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And downstairs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and that's the third out. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Nicky Lopez. And ball one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching down and makes the grab.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Tucker in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one inside, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the fourth at the plate. Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Go ahead run on base. Stepping in, Wenzel Perez. Singled and stole a base his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air. Swanson drops into the glove, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, no appeal.
Counts 1-0.
Torkelson leads off first with 1 away.
That's ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The other way. That's a hit. Torkelson on his way to third. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pretty good pitch. Tried to front door the breaking ball. Didn't put a great swing on it either, but he found just enough of the bat to get himself a knock.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's to third. Norby fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball one. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Tayo back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Abrams, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one lifted to left, half. One up, one down. Now it's the DH, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Green up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ makes the play, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. The fourth game of the World Series. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's in the
One
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
Now
down.
batting,
Man, is
the
he
designated
fast.
hitter.
It's so fun to watch.
Suzuki.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Out front, rip foul. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the World Series. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. And the slider catches the zone.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Number 43 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 51 also throwing. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. And the 2-2. In the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Gleyber Torres. There's a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So Torque takes the whip. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brant Hurter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Raisel Iglesias preparing to come on if needed. Foley also getting ready. There's a strike. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That misses the zone. 1-0.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And another ball. Next offering is down low. Ball 3. And he walked him.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Man at first with one gone. In half up to hit. That's outside. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Step off, throw to first. Norby back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. Half lays off. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second, Abrams. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 43. And here is Wenzel Perez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. In there at the knees, 0-1. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That one missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
There's a strike. All tied up late here in game 4. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And now it's filled up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's the strike. In the air, left side. Green going after it. Nabs it. 1 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially when 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that is out of play. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
All over that one right there.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Upstairs. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Porter Hodge up and loosening in the pen. Bickford getting loose as well. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Him looking, that's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Vierland, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And another ball. In there at the knees. Now 2-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the World Series. And a big swing and a miss. Riley Green in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 down, base is empty. Lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Late on that fastball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Foley.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Green raging back towards the wall. Out of here! And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Nicky Lopez, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foley, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. In there at the knees.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. One away. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Inside, just missed. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Runner on at first with one gone. Connor Norby, the next Cub to hit. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Ian Happ now at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Cubs get one of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Porter Hodge.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses, and a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, it gets stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Detroit, Gleyber Torres. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Just missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Line drive. And that quickly 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So they're down to their final out. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Tucker going back and gone into the home run basket. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Popped in the air, left field. Happ makes the catch, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Back here at the friendly confines. And now Michael Busch. Foley back to work. Swing and a drive deep right field. Carpenter makes his way towards it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Torkelson. One out, bottom of the ninth. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Brennan Hanafy appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Holton warming up as well. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. All tied up late here in game 4. Hit slowly on the ground. Abrams in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Base knock right field. And now the winning run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jason Foley out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan Hanafy. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The 1-1. Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first, and that means we're going to extras in the World Series. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We are tied 2-2. We're in extras here, and now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Phil Bickford. First and second, no outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Matt Vierling. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Tyson Miller appears to be getting loose. Down the line, and it's foul. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 1 down. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground to third. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Just missed. Hammered on a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Connor Norton. Just missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's a hit. Here comes the throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The winning run on second base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Man at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Winning run and scored position with 2 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Crosses the winning run, and the Cubs are World Series champions.
Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. Now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.